If you want to see me swatch the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2 palette by Tarte, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. I am going to be swatching this little fabulous little palette, and I say fabulous little palette because I have done a first impressions with it and I will put that video right there for you. But today we're swatching, and let me just show you what it is that we are swatching. It is this lovely palette. So I have already played with it, obviously, because I told you I have done a look with it, but I have not swatched it. The look that I have today is 4 shadows, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the 8 shadows are on my eyes today. The one that I did not explain in the first impressions video is that I did put the white on the very, very inner corner of the eye look, and I did not mention that in the video while I was applying the makeup. It was done off camera while I was doing a replica of one eye to the next, and I just forgot to mention it. And if you're wondering what I used to get that little bit of white on the inner corner, it is this little brush, and I think it's a Morphe brush. Yeah, Morphe M149, and it is tiny, 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 and it does a wonderful job. And as you can see, I still have the white on the very end of the brush. Okay. Distraction. Let's go back to the work at hand, which is to swatch this beautiful palette. There are 8 shadows, and that, I will say, means, in my view, that I'm going to do 3 sets of swatches, 3, 3, and 2, which will make 8. And I'd like to go from lightest to darkest. So I think I'm going to go here and work my way around the palette, if that makes sense. So let's start off with the lightest colors. I'm going to go with the beige called Conch and the white called Pearl, which is what I have on my very inner corner. Conch is what I have on the brow bone. And then we go into a pretty nice color, which is a gold. I have on my inner 2/3 of the lid. And then the brown that I have in my crease. I guess I'm doing 4 and 4. I used my pinky by mistake, so I'll do 4 and 4, that's fine. Okay, so here is the first one, which is a very light beige. Again, that is on my brow bone. Next is a very, very blingy white shimmer. And that gold I mentioned. And the first brown, which is in my crease. So let's make sure that we swatch those again. And I do like that brown. I didn't quite go in the order of the palette, but I think we know which colors those are. So there's a beige, there's that pearly color shadow, pearly shimmer, the gold, and that camel color. Here I thought I was doing 3 swatches and the pinky snuck in there. Okay, I'm just excited to see the shadows. Let's see if I can get more of a true color, set of colors there for you. Okay, and fingers again. I think you can see for the ones that are shiny just how much the shine comes through. And the mattes, these two, are doing a decent job. Like I said, this one is in my crease, this one is on my brow bone. Okay, so we have those first 4, and I guess I'm just going to do another 4 because the pinky seems to be holding its own. Okay, so we have these 4 done. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we're going into the deeper colors down here. So we're going to start with a medium chocolate brown, a deeper, quite a deep chocolate brown, almost a black, kind of a silvery gray, and this very midnight-like color for the pinky. It's almost like I would call it a charcoal, and the one before I would call taupe. It's kind of a chocolate brown, deep chocolate, or dark chocolate brown, taupe, and kind of a charcoal. So these are really quite a bit darker than the ones that I just swatched. Okay, so deeper brown. Now this next one is what I have deepened my outer lid with. And then we've got that taupey color. That's going to be absolutely beautiful in the eye. No question there. And then that kind of midnight charcoal gray on the very end there. So with this one and a few of these, you can definitely do a monochromatic look for sure. These are the fingers, gives you a good idea of what they're going to look like on the eye, and I'm going to go in for a second set of swatches, just to make sure that we have all of the color that we can get out of each one of these shadows. And the shadows do feel very smooth in picking them up with the fingers. And I didn't give you the names of all of these. Just for fun, at the end of the swatches, I'll give you the names for all of these because they're kind of cute. They're cute. Can't wait to see that taupe again. Yeah, that is beautiful. The last two here to do a smoky eye. Woof. Lovely. Very nice. And they're tacky to the touch. I think they will adhere quite nicely to the eye. So that is the set of 8 shadows, and just the fingers one more time. Again, that to me is more what it's going to look like on the eye. It's beautiful. Okay, so for the colors, we have, this one is conch, this one is pearl, and then we have sunset, marina, seaside, and siren, and then the taupe is, we've got breezy and riptide. So those are the 8 shadows in this palette. I would say that I would consider this palette a palette that I would not hesitate to have for, let's say, a 2 to 4 day business trip where I want a little bit of variety, but I want the look to be either very professional or good for an evening out, a dinner. And the way I see it, all these shadows work well together. So I could create any look for daytime and then use either the charcoal type color or the chocolate brown color to kind of deepen up the look or add liner or some sort of a deeper accent for the evening as opposed to my daytime engagements. So this palette could very well sustain easily, I would say, a 4-day business trip. And I say 4-day because to me, 8 shadows would not be interesting enough. I like eyeshadow a whole lot, so I'd want a bit more. But if I were to bring just a couple of small palettes, this one being one and maybe another 6 to 8 pan little travel palette like this, I think I'd be set. So yeah, I like this palette. I like the simplicity of it because we don't always want to have complicated looks. Sometimes we just need to get a look done and be on our way. And this, I would say, is that kind of palette. It was really easy to do a look today. It was a no-brainer. It didn't take me very long. If you watch the application video, I think you'll be maybe surprised at how fast it was to do a look. And I'd never touched the palette before. and it seems to have done, it went well. It was easy. It felt easy. So that's it. If you are wondering what I have on my lips, it is this little Clinique lipstick in Blushing Pop 01. I really like it. I think it goes well with the look. I might go more with a brownie beige for the look, but I don't think it's a bad match. And I do hope you enjoyed these swatches today. I look forward to your feedback, and I also look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.